Hey Martin, if you want to map the fourth axis to be the z-axis, you can do that with Acorn. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. You can't use the wizard. I'm just going to run you through it real quick here. I'm going to go into the configuration parameters, and the parameters that we're going to change are the 300 series. And so what you want to do is come down here to 302 and change it to 4. That's assigning the third axis to the fourth. And 303, change it to 3. That's assigning the fourth axis to the third, which is Z. And then you got to come down here and change 310 and 311 as well. You're going to swap them. Your 311 would have been 10 and 310 would have been 9. So set them the way I have them here, 310 to 10 and 311 to 9. That's just exchanging the encoder count position of the fourth to the Z. And then make sure that you have the fourth axis set as linear. Come on over here, and parameter 94 is the fourth axis. So if you put a 0 in there, that means that the fourth axis is linear. Save these parameters. It'll ask you to power cycle, shut down CNC 12, power cycle the Acorn board, wait for the heartbeat, start CNC 12, and then when it comes up home out, do a simple home, and you'll notice that the fourth axis buttons now on the VCP move the Z axis. So the Z buttons here don't do anything. So what you can do then is go edit the VCP and simply move the fourth axis buttons over here to this position where you would normally want them, and then simply swap the SVGs, the graphic label, from the Z to the fourth in the VCP XML file, which is pretty easy to do. I'll send you a link. So that's how you map the Z-axis to the fourth axis if the resistors don't work for you on the screw terminals. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.